There we go. Hello, my
Okay.
fellow Dream Chasers. Kenzie Retro here. This is effectively a last-minute thing. I've got Dan with me, Marvel Studio logo behind me, Quantum Realm suit on. He's excited because we've got the first trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. It just got uploaded online in the last 15, 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to screen share this. Let's not waste any time. Let's get started.
You ready? Wait. You ready? You ready?
Oh,
3,
go.
2, 1.
Oh wait. No, I'm actually going to be screen sharing it on my laptop so you can see it on my screen.
Oh right, okay. I was going to play for the PS5.
That's fine.
Right. Okay. Tell me when you're playing. Right.
I'm not sure if you guys can make it out right now on his arm. On Dan's arm. He's got a Venom tattoo, folks.
Venom and Carnage. Venom and Carnage.
Oh man!
But yeah, I'm not excited. I'm so excited right now. I've waited a year and a half for this trailer, and they said last week that it was going to come out, and then the week before that it was going to come out, and then they said Monday it was going to come out, so people didn't believe it. People were just like, "There's no way it's coming out on Monday." They've dropped it. They've literally dropped it out of nowhere.
That's like I say, they dropped it within the last 15, 20 minutes at time of recording, folks. This will be up on my channel later today. The last time I did a reaction as quickly as this was for the first trailer for Avengers Endgame, nearly 3 years ago, folks. But anyway, I will
press play at the same time as you. Okay, I'll press play at the same time as you, just so I've got like a double one here.
Right.
And so that way I'm watching it on a bigger TV.
Okay, right, that makes sense. Right. Okay. So I'll say so you guys can react along to this as well. So
I'm so excited. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Oh, I think I've got a different one. My one's the IGN one. I'll let it sort of just get past that bit. Here we go. There we go.
I think Tom Hardy did a fantastic job.
He did.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh,
this is brilliant.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey.
I love Tom Hardy as Venom.
Me too, literally. Oh, it's so well done. I want Carnage. I want to see Carnage. I want to see Venom as well, obviously. I want to see more Venom and Carnage in this film.
This is that's an interesting song choice for the trailer.
Oh, Stephen Graham. Oh.
Ravencroft, okay.
Ravencroft. They're bringing in Ravencroft.
Welcome back, Eddie Brock. It's been a long time.
Oh, Cletus Cassidy.
So much.
There's Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Carnage. I'm so excited.
Oh, the Maniacs teasing it. They've teased it.
There's my boy. Oh
my! Oh, that looks so good!
Oh,
he looks so good!
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop?
Oh my!
This is Jack. No, you cannot eat. What? Nothing.
Oh my! Oh, it's exactly. Oh yes!
Wow!
Right, I'm gonna go back and look over.
Where do we even begin with that?
Okay, so we got a first look at Carnage. Carnage looks awesome.
He
Carnage
does look absolutely fantastic.
really good. Really impressed. Venom looks cool. They're bringing in Ravencroft, which I think they already kind of did in the first one, but this is like proper Ravencroft.
Yeah.
Mrs. Chen's back. That's good. Venom looks like, because he's adapted to like human society, he looks funnier, which is good. Like,
Yeah,
Venom was always quite a comedic character.
I was like, nothing but quips throughout that whole trailer.
Yeah. I think they're doing, I don't know if they're doing the Maximum Carnage storyline from the comics. Possibly. I don't know if they're going with that, but I'm so excited. Woody Harrelson looks awesome. Stephen Graham's in it as well. That's quite a surprise. Quite a big actor for them to get, which was cool. I'm sure he'll be good because he's pretty good in everything.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, we do have a release date, folks, for it. We have a release date for it. September 24th is when this film comes out in cinemas.
So excited. I'm beyond excited for this film.
If they end up with a midnight screening for this, I am so on board with going to see it at midnight.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, my word.
Definitely.
That's-
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
Like, just Carnage looks awesome.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Look, Carnage looks really good. I'm just gonna have a little quick sneaky peek, see if I can see Carnage again. That last shot of the trailer, where you see him, like, where you see the boy. That was such a good shot. Like, such a good shot.
I'm just going to start sharing my screen again, folks, so bear with me. Let's like, see, get that shot there, folks. That shot there. Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Honestly, that's the trailer shot right there. That's the money shot.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly. But I've got a feeling, I don't think that will be in the film. I think that's strictly for the trailer. I'm calling it there that that's not going to be in the film. That's
to be expected. That's to be expected when it comes to just any trailer in general. You have shots that are in the trailer but aren't in the film. We saw it with Infinity War. We saw it with Endgame. I'm gonna go Disney, folks. Bear with me. The first teaser trailer for Frozen only showed Olaf and Sven. And it ended up being a completely different film from the teaser trailer.
That's true. Like you say with Infinity War, where Hulk's running with the gang, that
wasn't there
because the Hulk was.
That
wasn't there.
Like Natasha at the shooting range for the Endgame trailer, that wasn't in the film.
I feel like it sounds weird, but that last shot of Carnage feels like a reminiscence of Spider-Man 3. You know, the bit where Eddie's like that in the church and then Venom runs at the screen.
Oh,
feels very, very reminiscent of that, even though it's probably got nothing to do with that, but it reminds me of that. But Carnage looks good.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the other shot of Carnage.
Yeah. I will
Venom
say,
looks good as well.
Yeah. I will say this, folks. Spider-Man 3 is my favorite film of the Sam Raimi trilogy. Cringe dancing aside, I know.
I don't blame you, to be honest. That it's got some good qualities there. Spider-Man 3 is a better film than people give credit for.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
I mean that whole scene of the birth of Sandman.
Yeah.
It is easily one of the best scenes out of the entire trilogy. Because it's just because again, like that scene from Mulan where she takes her dad's place in the Chinese army in the original 1998 animated film, folks, not the remake. I'm talking about the animated version here. It's another one of those examples of just letting the visuals and the music tell the story, and that worked so much in its favor.
Yeah. I noticed in the trailer for this, by the way, there's more color. There's much more color in this trailer than the first. Because in the first one, the tone's sort of like a dark blue. Obviously, because it's Venom, it's going to have to be like a dark blue. They've still got that dark tone, but there's much more color now.
Yeah.
Like, it's much more colorful, which is pretty cool to see.
So it looks like Venom especially is probably going to go for a more dark humor-esque approach. Venom's character anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, Venom's always been dark humor. That's the thing with Venom is like, although it's like rated 12 and all that jazz, Venom's a character that's not.
It needs
I mean,
to be rated R. It needs to be a 15. It needs to be rated R in the US, and it needs to be 15 over here.
If you're bringing over Carnage if you're bringing Carnage into the Venom series, it has to be sort of like rated R. Carnage is a character that's not really for kids. Fair enough. He's been interpreted in the Spider-Man comics and cartoons, but Carnage is very much an adult character because of like Carnage is a mass murderer essentially, murdering people, killing them, like Cletus Cassidy as well. Like it's very much, it's more for the adult generation, I feel, and that's why I feel with Venom as well. Like Venom's much more for like adults.
All the more reason why it should be a 15 over here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping that it is, because I'm really like, if they're gonna do Carnage, to do him right, you really need to see some like proper like mass destruction, like people getting like their heads ripped off and like that. Like that's sort of what you need to sort of like see with Carnage, because Carnage is a brutal character. A very brutal character. And the fact that the film's called Let There Be Carnage, I'm hoping that they're doing the Maximum Carnage storyline, because it's a good one. It's a good introduction for Carnage, because Carnage is actually the spawn of Venom, believe it or not. He's actually Venom's son. So yeah, like it looks promising. Looks like he could be good, and I'm hoping. There was a rumor that Spidey's supposed to show up at the sort of like last fight scene, because I want to see Venom with the white chest symbol. I have to see Venom with the white chest symbol, him merging with Peter Parker, so we finally get the white spider on Venom's chest. That's the only thing that he's missing. Venom looks perfect, but he's just missing that white chest symbol. And he officially needs to meet Spider-Man in order to have that. Like I want to see like Spidey get the black suit for a bit. Maybe like have that as like where like Venom defeats Carnage, at least defeats him, but he doesn't actually, because Carnage still lives on. And then have like Eddie's symbiote merge with Peter Parker, and then you've got a full setup for like Spider-Man 4 right there, with them finally doing the symbiote saga, because that's what I'm waiting for with Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Is I want the symbiote saga so badly. I want to see like dark Peter Parker. It's great having all this like happy-go-lucky Peter Parker, but we've had that now for 4 and 5 films, and come December, I'm ready to see a much darker Peter Parker. And I just want to see this bond.
So wait, hang on. Happy-go-lucky. Wait a second. Civil War, Homecoming, Infinity War,
so 6 films.
Endgame,
Civil War, Homecoming,
Far From Home,
or Endgame,
then No Way Home,
and No Way Home. That's
that'll be 6. That'll be 6. Yeah,
that's 6 films. That'll be 6 where we've seen essentially Peter Parker be this happy, like like fair enough. No Way Home's going to take probably a darker tone with Peter Parker, because I mean Peter Parker's on the run now. He's a fugitive essentially. Yeah, but. I really want to see
that post-credit scene though. That post-credit scene though of J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, that was so cool.
That essentially was enough of a setup for the Spider-Verse, more than anything, because apparently that is J. Jonah Jameson from Tobey Maguire's saga, but for some reason he's here. It's like a parallel universe or something like that. It's like a multiverse. I don't know, but like No Way Home, like it's gonna have Andrew. I've got a feeling it's gonna have Andrew and Tobey. Without a doubt.
Even though they've denied.
Yeah, but like. With Andrew Garfield, it's hard to tell, because he did seem genuinely sincere, but then again, you've had that with the Russo brothers, like saying,
I've lost count of how many times they've done that.
I'm wondering if he's just really good at bluffing.
Maybe he
because
is, yeah.
I don't know, it did seem sincere. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they won't show up in it, but maybe the whole promotional thing is just like a joke, like seeing like set crew like T-shirt where it's like Spider-Man Far From Home, and like the camera sort of crane with Andrew Garfield's like Spider-Man hanging off it. Maybe that was just like a little like prank that the crew were like playing on. Maybe this has all been literally like just a ruse and like Marvel playing a prank on the fans, which would be really crappy. Like considering
they wouldn't stoop that low,
so
surely.
Much.
Surely they wouldn't stoop that low.
They've got money, so they've got money. They don't need any more. So it's like, but no, like honestly, I don't know. I'm hoping they will, but they might not. It might all just be a ruse, and Andrew Garfield might actually be telling the truth because he's just like, I'm not the wolf, and I'm like, he does seem sincere, but then again, they might show up. This is exciting. I genuinely think Spider-Man: No Way Home is a much more exciting film than Endgame, because Endgame you had like the whole, you sort of knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, but it was the amount of market. It was the amount they spent on the marketing for that film, because it was the culmination of 11 years of storytelling. And then you had Far From Home as the encore to that.
Yeah, that's true, definitely. I do want to see Venom show up in like the Spider-Man films. I want to have like the symbiote saga. I really want it with Spider-Man and Venom, and then Spider-Man and Venom teaming up to take down Carnage, which apparently it's like not confirmed. It's rumored that Spidey is supposed to show up in Venom Let There Be Carnage, but because they're setting it up, because you've got Morbius, which is setting up the whole Sinister Six thing, because Michael Keaton's Vulture shows up at the end. So it's like they can do it. It's possible.
Yeah, but the thing is, Michael Keaton's Vulture also popped up in the Morbius trailer that was released last year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. That's what I was saying. He shows up in the Morbius trailer.
Yeah.
Morbius trailer, which I think they're trying to set it up and trying to integrate it, because I really want Venom to like consume Tom Holland. Well, I really want Tom Holland to get the symbiote suit, and I want to see like that dark Peter Parker, like the really dark Peter Parker. Yeah. That's what I want. I'm ready for him to sort of like stop being so like, hey, I'm Peter Parker. I just want him to like be like have the symbiote and take that dark turn that we didn't get in Spider-Man 3. Fair enough. Spider-Man 3, it's an enjoyable film. That's the thing. People say it's terrible, but you can't turn around to me and say,
it's far from terrible.
You watched it and didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
I think there are some really enjoyable moments with Spider-Man 3, genuinely.
I mean, Peter and Harry teaming up. I mean, just that whole story with the Sandman. It's just brilliant.
This is the thing, though. It's not Sam Raimi's fault. It genuinely wasn't Sam.
Yeah, that was Sony's fault. That was Sony's fault for that. It's because of Sony's interference that we never got Spider-Man 4.
This is why, I hope Sony decide to go ahead and do Spider-Man 4 with the original cast and all the crew and Sam Raimi's crew. I want Sam Raimi to work with the exact same crew that they worked on the original Spider-Man trilogy with.
Oh my God, how's he going to do that though?
I want it to have the same composers, the same directors of photography. I want it to look, because I want that feel of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
To hear Tobey Maguire's Spidey theme again. Oh yes, I would live to, I would love to see that.
If they can release the Snyder Cut, which that's very fair, understand, and that's completely fair. And I'm glad Zack got his vision. Why can't Sam Raimi have Spider-Man 4? Because he wanted to make it. He really wanted to make it. Sam Raimi had so many plans and ideas for Spider-Man 4, which seemed a bit crazy. I mean, in the opening scene, they were going to have Spider-Man taking down a bunch of famous Spider-Man villains. He was going to take down the Shocker. It was going to be like a montage of him just arresting all these villains. So Mysterio with Bruce Campbell being revealed to be Mysterio. So Bruce Campbell that you've seen in the previous three Spider-Man films, he was going to show up and it was going to be Bruce Campbell.
I mean, you can't have a Sam Raimi Spidey film without Bruce Campbell making an appearance in some form.
Don't get me wrong. I think Felicia he was going to have John Malkovich as well. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this. John Malkovich was going to be the Vulture, which would have been perfect. He was going to do something weird with Felicia Hardy, who was supposed to be Black Cat, but she was going to be Vultress, which maybe scrap that. I'd maybe just have her as Black Cat, because people have been waiting for 3 Spider-Man games for that. The Titans even had Black Cat appear in the Sam Raimi trilogy. But
Yeah, and talking about Spider-Man, folks, don't worry, I'll get back to Miles Morales soon. I've been putting that off for so damn long. I will get round to it eventually.
Get playing it. It's good.
Yeah, I was like, I have been playing it, and I have been playing it, and I'm going for the platinum. But
it's actually quite easy to play.
Yeah, I was like, it's not that big a game in the grand scheme of things, but if you're doing everything on the hardest difficulty, you are going to sink a fair chunk of time into it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a great game though. See for a tie-in. See for the Spider-Man 1.5, which is essentially what it is, because we haven't got Spider-Man 2 yet. No. Waiting for it. I want it so badly, and I want to have like basically my idea for like Spider-Man 2, which if you're listening, Insomniac, probably not, but if you are, have like see the GTA style where you switch between characters. Have that between Miles
switch between
Parker, so you still get
between Peter and Miles. Yes.
Yeah. So you have the two separate stories in the one game, but they have to come together like Miles Morales.
They have to come together at some point during the game. Yeah,
but then
I'm on board with that.
That gives you an excuse to use the entire map of New York, because like in Miles Morales, you've got a certain part.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was.
It won't be just Manhattan. Well, at this point, they won't use just Manhattan. They might use all 5 of the New York boroughs. They might.
Which I think would be great. I think if you're going to do that, you've got to do it. Like GTA can make like a massive map, like a huge map. Red Dead Redemption 2, like if they can do it, please. I want to swing around the whole of New York with no limitation. I want to go to the raft. I want to swing to the raft. What I want is for them to bring back the mechanic of Spider-Man 2, where you could literally swing onto a helicopter and fly over to the Statue of Liberty and over to the raft.
The PS2 Spider-Man. Like, Pizza time!
Yeah. Exactly. Don't have it as like a fast travel option. Have it where you can literally like look up and like attach your web up to like a helicopter and it swings you about around New York, and you can like drop down to the Statue of Liberty, drop down to the raft. Like that'd be cool. And like bring back what was it? There was a mechanic that Spider-Man. That was it. It was the Amazing Spider-Man games, right? So you know when
the ones
you could,
tying
like,
into the Andrew Garfield films.
Yeah, fair enough. They're really not good games at all. But they had one mechanic which was cool. So it was like, don't know if you remember in the first one, but it was where you could like swing to one bit, slow down the camera, look around, and then swing to another bit, then slow down the camera, then swing to another bit, then slow down the camera again, and then you could web zip your way along. Like it's a really cool mechanic that they did, which I'll give them credit for. I'd kind of like them to use that. Like, because Spider-Man for me, it's one of my favorite games, hands down. It's one of my favorite games. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things which I wish they kind of take from the previous games and put it into their game, because I think there's some really good mechanics in the previous Spider-Man games which they've already taken. But like I said, with the web zipping and like the helicopter, bring back like stupid missions like the pizza time missions,
the pizza time mission. As long as they have the pizza time music for that one as well, I'll be happy.
Yeah. I've always wanted, since Ultimate Spider-Man, to swing around as Peter Parker without the Spider-Man costume, or like swing around as Miles Morales without the costumes. Like, I'd like that to be like an unlockable costume, is where you get to swing around in just like Peter's regular clothes, rather than him wearing a mask. Just no mask, just swing around as Peter Parker. You could do the cheat code in the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man game to like swing around as Mary Jane, swing around as like Peter Parker. Bring that back. That was so much fun. It was honestly, it was hilarious watching Mary Jane beat up Shocker with the voice of Tobey Maguire. Like,
it sounds so out of place. I miss having cheat codes in games. I miss having cheat codes in games.
Honestly, you see the Spider-Man PS2 game, the Sam Raimi one, brilliant. Just the fact that you could, watching Mary Jane in like the dress that she's wearing for like the Gala Ball or whatever it was, swing around, beating up Green Goblin. Like, what? It's like you're essentially like playing this. It's like the Spider-Verse version of Spider-Man. It's like Kirsten Dunst, Mary Jane playing the Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
It's like, bring it back. Bring it back. I don't want to play stealth missions as Mary Jane. I want to swing around as Mary Jane. I don't want to do these like, oh, I have to take a picture of that. Oh, Spider-Man, can you come help me? It's like, no, get your Paris. Let's go swinging. Let's go out with a punch.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
brilliant.
that's exciting times. Exciting times. I want it.
Yeah. But anyway,
I
we're going to need to stop recording. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. But yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoy...
We kind of diverted from the Venom trailer there.
No, screw it. I'm keeping all of this in because I can. I'm keeping all of this in.
Exactly.
So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to be Dream Chasers like us, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom, and click the bell to join the Dream Chasers notification squad so you don't miss anything that I do on this channel. If you just give me 2 ticks, I am going. Right, come on, laptop, work with me. You guys are probably
smash that subscribe button.
Yes.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah. You guys are probably wondering, where on earth have your movie reviews been, Kenzie? Relax. I will get round to those eventually. I still have a lot of stuff to get through.
Where have they been?
Yeah, in the meantime. But reason I say that is because rest assured, one of the reviews you will see. Don't worry, you will get a review of it. Okay, right. Okay, that one didn't work. Right. Bear with me. I am going to get round to this eventually. There we go. That's what we need. Right. There we go. Right, come on, save the damn file. Save the damn file. Come on. I just want them to save the file. That's all I need them to do. I just need it to save the file. And it has saved the file. Rest assured, folks, don't worry. I said it during Falcon and Winter Soldier. We are going to get a review of Mortal Kombat! And I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. That looks huge. Yeah. That's down to the file size. I can't show the complete poster because copyright, and it's really annoying. But nevertheless, the Mortal Kombat 2021 review is going to be on this channel as soon as possible. I've got other films to do in the meantime. Yes. I will say this, Dan. I did watch Sound of Metal. It is absolutely incredible, and it's no surprise.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, he absolutely deserved that Oscar nomination for Best Actor.
Oh, definitely. It was like Anthony Hopkins that won it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I think even Anthony Hopkins turned around and said, like,
he wasn't happy about the fact that Best Actor was the last Oscar to be awarded on that night. I mean, it's always been Best Film. It should always be Best Film.
Yeah, it makes sense for it. It should be Best Film, but But no, Riz Ahmed, like, he was such a good lead in that. Honestly, he was so good. Like, he won't be. I don't know if he'll be back in Venom 2. Actually, I don't think he will. I think he died in the first one.
Pretty sure he did. Yeah,
but no, Riz Ahmed. He was really, really good in Cinema. Really good.
Yeah,
really enjoyed his performance.
Yeah. But there we go. As I say, rest assured, folks, there is going to be a Mortal Kombat movie review at some point on this channel. We just need to find a time where we're both free to actually be able to watch the damn thing. It's now available.
Yes.
It is now available on like Google Play, Amazon, Sky Store Premiere for those on Sky. It's available on all those platforms to rent.
Yeah, it's now available to rent.
Yeah. And
at a lovely price of £20.
Yeah, that's to be expected. But the thing is, though,
to rent.
Yeah, the thing is, though, with cinemas opening up as early as next week, we could very well actually. I mean, what we could end up doing is we could actually end up being able to go to see the film at the cinema and then talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
There you go, folks.
Yeah, true. True.
But
Possibly. It's a possibility.
Yeah, but rest assured, I do have a copy of the film ready to go. But until then, folks, we will see you guys next time.